Happy New Year, Aries. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Hope all is well with you. I hope you transitioned into the new year feeling very positive, feeling very light, feeling very hopeful is the right word. Now I'm going to be doing a love reading for you, and later on, maybe in the middle of the month, I will be doing some yearly reads, which I normally do. Anyway, let's get cracking on. We are going to be doing a Celtic cross spread, one of my favorite spreads, because I want to jazz it up a little bit for the channel. So I decided to do a Celtic cross spread, and we're going to get right into it. Okay, so this reading will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. If you have a 5th, 7th, Jupiter or North Node in Aries, and this reading is indeed for you. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the situation of your reading. So the first card we have is the 7 of Swords. Not a great start, to be honest with you, Aries. But with this card right here, Aries, I feel as if there's some sort of sneaking that's going on. Now, this sneaking could be done from yourself, or it could be done from another person, is what I'm picking up. You may have encountered this. I'm hearing ear signs. Some of you may have ear in your chart. You could be seeing someone that has ear in their chart, but there's something that was done underhandedly, is what I'm picking up. For some of you, I'm hearing the word ghosting also. So you may have been in a connection with someone and they just suddenly disappeared, or this is the number seven year. So if you add 2, add 3, which is 2023, equals to number 7, which is a very spiritual number, which is also the number of the Chariot card. Okay, and the Chariot card is indeed of the sign Cancer. And Aries, you are in the cardinal group, which is the sign of the leaders, alongside Cancer, alongside Libra, alongside Capricorn. So there's something here, I feel, in regards, with yourself, and maybe a Cancerian person. We'll see if you got, if that sign pops up in the reading. But I feel like there was something that you felt as though you missed about someone. There's something that you don't quite trust about an individual. For some of you, I feel like you may want to move away from an individual, because you may feel like, see, I can't even tap into this card, because there's someone that you could be connected to that you may feel is just so hard to read. You may feel like this person is very sneaky. You may feel like this person is not telling you everything. There's just something, I'm hearing dodgy, that you don't trust about an individual. This person may have distanced themselves from you. This person may have cut off communication, or you may have cut off communication from this individual, feeling like going into the new year, you want to go into the new year feeling, less light. And I don't know why I mentioned light for some of you, because I feel like the situation may have been heavy, and you may have felt that I need to release my burdens. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I'm going to take myself away. I'm going to remove myself from this situation. Let's move on to what is actually crossing the situation. Why do you feel that, what's crossing the situation, Aries? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart. And I feel like you may have been connecting with someone that you felt wasn't stable. And when I say stable, I feel like you may have viewed this individual as though, this could be how you viewed an individual, or this could be how a connection that you were in was viewed by yourself. Okay, and also by the person that you were connected with. And I also feel, looking here, that you could have been in a situation with someone and you wanted to gain clarity. You wanted to find clarity within a situation. You wanted to understand moving forward if the situation had any future. And it may have been something intimate with this person, but there was nothing set in stone to suggest that, okay, we're going to be in a connection. This could have been an on and off again type of situation where there was a lot of attraction, a lot of excitement, but you wanted to know if it's actually going to manifest into something concrete, something stable, something sustainable. You was viewing this person as if, is this the type of person I feel like I can trust? Is this the type of person that I can settle down with? You may have felt as though this individual is very flighty, or the connection could have been very flighty, a lot of passion, and there may have been a lot of secrets around this connection. This could have been a secret connection where you were actually sneaking to see this person, and you are left wondering, when is this individual going to come back in? Am I going to see them? Am I not going to see them? It's almost like this person kept you on your toes. This could have been the theme throughout the connection, and you may have felt, I don't want this. I actually want something, long lasting, something predictable. This person was unpredictable. You may have felt as though this person was very flighty. Okay. There's the energy of you wanting to confront this person. There's the energy of you wanting to maintain this level of excitement that you endured, but you could feel like a crossroads, like it's the new year. I don't want to bring in that same uncertainty, that same energy into this year, but at the same time, I just feel like I can't keep away. This could also be the other person's energy, feeling like they just have to get hold of you. They have to, connect with you for a night of passion. They want to come back in. This is like a kind of sneaky type of energy where you both sneaked around, and this person may have enjoyed that thrill of the chase, but there's something about you not wanting to connect with this person despite the electricity that is amplified whenever you are both in connection with each other, whether that's physically or whether you're just talking, right? There's a strong connection here, a magnetic connection. I'm just seeing the Dory's Virtue card, angel love cards in my mind's eye, with there's a magnetic connection. You know that card when there's a man and woman sitting down. So there's a very strong pull between the two of you. So let's take a look at your beliefs and this individual's beliefs. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So there may have been, I'm hearing gossip and slander. There may have been some sort of gossip and slander. There may have been a disagreement. Okay, there also may have been a clash because of, your beliefs. This person's beliefs and your beliefs may not be intertwined. There's something here which I feel is, I feel like whatever is in the way of you communicating effectively, it's what's holding both of you back. And I do definitely feel that, I feel like, so if you can hear this, I'm just checking the timer. Okay, so there's definitely a situation which may have occurred. There could have been an argument between the two of you, I feel. There was definitely something that made you and this individual pull apart from each other. You may not be in communication with this individual in the now, but I feel like maybe some sort of harsh words were expressed between the two of you, because we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. The Page of Swords can be very, he comes up in a reading as a spy sometimes, but sometimes he can come up in a reading to say that he's very, he wants to learn. He's someone that is very eager and keen to learn. But when he comes up in the reverse, this does speak about maybe this person could be gossiping. Not to say this person is, but a person, I could say, could be gossiping. For some of you, you could be telling your friends and family members about this person. You don't understand this person's behavior, or, this could also suggest that you may have cut off all communication from this individual, despite the fact that there is a connection. This person may have, cut off all communication with yourself. So there is an energy here of strife. And this happened in, this happened in the recent past, I believe. And I believe that your belief systems are completely opposite. There was some sort of disagreement. Maybe this person wanted to continue the way things were going, and you decided that, look, this is not working for me. Maybe this was mentioned and maybe this wasn't. Maybe you cut this person off, or maybe this person's distanced themselves from you, where you may have suggested, look, I want something, I want something serious. But there was definitely some sort of harsh communication that was expressed, whether, again, someone believed the other person. someone didn't have the same beliefs, I should say, sorry, as the other person, which then made the other person think, can I actually, sustain this connection? Because we don't even view things the same way, and it caused a bit of strife. And I feel like it's about the way the situation was going between the two of you. Maybe this person wanted to continue having this sort of in and out type of energy, and you were like, no, I'm not having none of this. And you may have mentioned something which made you feel as though this person was okay with continuing this energy of not having anything stable. And then you may have decided there's no point in talking to this person. Let me cut them off. Or it could have been vice versa, Aries. Please take what resonates. We'll find out. Let's see what was the root of the issue. Two of Swords, yeah. I feel like someone wasn't listening here. Now, you could have ear in your chart. This person could have ear in their chart. And I feel like I feel as if this connection, yes, it's very passionate, but there's something to do with it being very mental as well. There's nothing connecting to the heart center. Now, I'm not saying that you both don't have feelings for each other, because this could actually also be the beginning stages of the actual connection, right? So I feel like you may have tried to mention something to this individual, and they didn't want to listen. Okay, this is what I'm picking up from the situation. They did not want to listen. And this could also be you, Aries. They may have wanted to mention something to you and you didn't want to hear any of it. Maybe you could have been the one that wanted to continue with this connection where, it's very fast paced. You like the distance, you like the long distance, or you like the fact that you have to travel to and not, stabilize yourself with this person. You may have not have wanted anything serious. You may have felt this person's catching feelings. I'm not ready for this. They may have tried to mention something and you were like, I don't want that. So it's almost like there's a stubbornness here, either coming from yourself or this individual. And it's very closed off. And I feel like the closing off is from one's emotions. Yes, it's shut down. And also mentally, it's like you're mentally closing off, or this person is mentally closing off, not wanting to listen to another person's maybe advice, not wanting to listen to, what's the right word, another person's point of view. So that's why we have, your belief systems are very different. You and this other air sign person, and you could have ear in your chart, or the Sagittarius person, your belief system are very different. And it's making you both question, should we even be in this actual connection? Is it going to work? All right, so let's see what's going to happen. What happened, I should say, in the near past. Yeah, so we have the Three of Swords. So there's a lot of air coming up here. Now, you may have like a Libra moon. You definitely may have Libra in your chart, or Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be connecting with a Libra or a Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. So we got the Three of Swords. So there was definitely some sort of heartbreak here. There was definitely some sort of pain, some sort of breakup. And it's between, three situations or three people. And I feel like, maybe this individual may have broken a situation up with you, or maybe you may have broken up with this individual, or whatever was said was enough to cause some sort of dissatisfaction, of course, because, if someone says something you don't want to hear, and that's the thing, something was said which you felt that was maybe a bit harsh. Whatever was said, whatever argument that was caused some sort of pain, caused some sort of breakup. I feel for some of you, you may have distanced yourself from someone, but it came with pain. It didn't come lightly. It's almost as if you didn't want to do it, but you felt that you had to do it because of maybe what was said, or of how things will progress moving forward, which you will not be happy with, or someone done this to you, unfortunately, made you be in the Three of Swords energy. Now, let's take a look at the near future. Okay. So we have Page of Pentacles. So I feel, looking at this card, that someone's going to make an offer. You know, someone's going to make an apology. There's a work opportunity, because Page of Pentacles can talk about an apprentice. You could be dealing with a Virgo as well. And with this card, this almost feels like an apology. Like you may want to make amends. Someone wants to start from scratch. Someone wants to start again, is what I'm picking up right here. Or someone wanted to, you know, have something stable. Because look, we've got the Pentacles, which is a stable card. Someone wanted something stable, and someone else didn't want that. But this is almost like someone's going to come back in with this trying of, let's see how we can fix this. Let's see how we can make this work. We can make this work. Look, this is why we can make this work. Okay, we didn't agree on that situation. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean that, you know, you and this individual, you know, are not getting on because someone wanted something serious and someone didn't. It doesn't mean that. It could simply mean that, you know, you could be with this individual now, but you both may have different ideas as to where to move, or you may want to have a new job and this person's not in agreement with this job, or it could be anything. But there was something that was enough to cause a lot of pain and heartache in this connection. But someone is willing to apologize, and someone is willing to start again, is what I'm picking up. So let's move on to your self-perception and how you perceive yourself. So we have the Justice card. So again, strong Libra energy, Sagittarius you could be dealing with, or Virgo. And I feel like with the Justice card here, you do perceive yourself to be someone that is quite fair, quite balanced, and wanting to do the right things. You know, we're not always perfect, and that's the thing. You could be striving for perfection. You could be striving to do the right thing, and there's the energy of you, you know, wanting to appease yourself, you know, and appease maybe others, but wanting to stay true to yourself is what I'm picking up. Wanting to stay true to yourself. So yeah, even if it's a situation where you may shut down, it's energy of, but it's right for me not to listen. It's not good for me to hear this. It's that type of energy. Whatever you're putting forth to this person, it's right for you, you know. And obviously in your mind's eye, you're thinking, I'm doing the right thing, because you're striving to be fair, you're striving to be balanced, you're striving to do the right thing. Also with the Justice card here, this could also represent a breakup. This could also represent a divorce. You may see yourself as unattached, as divorced from this individual, as divorced from the situation. It could also represent, I don't want to connect with that situation anymore because that situation is going to cause conflict. But I feel like you view yourself in a very positive way, which is a very good thing. But you're viewing yourself as, you know, maybe always right. And if it is a situation where you and this individual have a conflict of interest, then it could be, no one likes to be told what to do. So I'm a Leo, I'm fixed sign. So sometimes I just don't want, you know, but sometimes it is important. Sometimes it is important to have, you know, an idea of other people's, you know, view on things, because it could be something that we may not have thought of, which could be beneficial for us. And this is saying to me that you may have a view of, it's my way or the highway. I'm doing the right thing. If you don't say what I want you to say, I may cut you off to keep things more harmonious and balanced in my life, because you're all about keeping balance, peace and harmony. And if anybody steps outside the box in that respect, they have to go. And that could be one of the reasons why you may want to cut this individual off, this Virgo, this Sagittarius, this Libra individual. Oh, that gave me a fright. Because you may be thinking whatever they're saying or whatever they're doing is not bringing me balance, peace and harmony in my life. So let's take a look at the outside influences and how others view you. So the outside influences may see you as someone that is removed from your emotions. And I feel like this is the person's view upon you. They may feel like you are removed from your emotions. You could definitely be dealing with an air sign. Or again, you could have air in your chart. They may feel like you're quite detached from your emotions. And there's either healing that needs to be done. Number 6. There's either healing that needs to be done. And last year was a 6th year. So maybe something that had occurred in the year 2022, they feel like you need to heal from it in this year. They may feel like you need to either, there's two things here. I'm hearing make amends with what happened. So make amends with this argument, this disagreement. Because there's something that's caused you pain with the Three of Swords. It's something that's caused you pain. And this person feels like in order to heal from the situation, you're going to have to release it. You're going to have to face it and release it. And they may feel that you're quite avoidant in regards to healing. You're detached from your emotions. You're detached from your healing, which can actually benefit you and help you. And this could have been the thing. Maybe this person may have mentioned something to you which you didn't like, or which may have triggered you. Something from the past may have triggered you, and they may feel like, okay, so you're not over that, so we can't move forward. They want to move forward with you. They feel like in order to move forward with you, there needs to be healing here. Okay? Or they feel that, again, you are avoidant in regards to healing. Or they feel like you've isolated yourself because you are healing. And again, they may feel like you're taking in some sort of energy from last year, the number 6 year, into this year, and turning your back on healing. And if they try and mention anything to you about that, then there's an energy of you maybe cutting them off and maybe shutting them down, because you may, like I said, what it says here, your view is, I'm always right. Or this could be the other individual's energy. But there's the energy of having to move away from. The outside perception is that you may need to heal from a situation. And I feel like the situation could be around communication. So there's something about communication here. We are going through Mercury in, Capricorn. So that is a thing. Remember, Capricorn is a, Saturnian energy. So it's quite restrictive. But there's something here around communication that this person feels like, and it may not just be this person, it could be friends and family members. They may feel like you shut yourself off. And you are moving forward. You are healing. And if you are healing, this is what you tend to do. You may cut others off to do your healing, to do that inner work, to be alone. Okay, so let's move on to what actions will be taken. So we have, what's that, the last card? Sorry, what actions will be taken? Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. So again, more source energy. Actions that will be taken will be in action. So this could be in action from yourself and in action from this individual. So I feel like in this, in this situation right here, communication between you and this person is quite rigid. You may not feel willing to make a move to talk to this individual. This person may not feel like they can do anything to make a move towards you. It's as if you both feel trapped and stuck and unable to see each other's point of view. So I feel like for some of you, you could have like a Mercury in Gemini. This person could have like a Mercury in Virgo. There's something that's clashing, or a Mercury in Libra, and this person has a Mercury in Sag. But Mercury, Libra, and Sagittarius, they are sextiling each other. So they generally understand and get on. There's something clashing here, is what I pick up. There's something clashing here. Your Mercury could be squaring this person's Mercury, where it's very hard to understand where each other's is coming from. Your outlook on life is separate. And it could be a thing of trying to work through that. But then you or this other person feeling like, how can we work through this? How can we, and it could also be a situation of something was brought up. Maybe something was brought up from the past which triggered you, which you're trying to move away from. But you know that you can't move away from it in the now because you're not facing it. There's something that you may know deep down needs to be faced. And this person may have triggered you, asked you about something, said something, and you weren't ready to address it. So you may have moved away. You may have cut this person off, which has left this person feeling confused, or this person has done this to you. And you may feel like you're stuck with all these thoughts, these memories, these questions in your head, because remember we started the reading off with someone sneaking away, and this could be your person, or it could be you could be thinking of sneaking away. You could be thinking because there's something that you or this other individual, Aries, does not want to address. and it's based on communication, and there's a conflict of interest. It's an energy of not understanding how each other mind works, how, you know, the communication is not effective, which makes you both feel trapped and stuck and unheard of. So someone has cut someone off here. So what is the outcome of this situation? Okay, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is about throwing yourself into work. So either you're going to throw yourself into work to try and forget about this situation. You know, Eight of Pentacles is my Mars and Virgo card, right? And sometimes it's my Capricorn card as well. And this is about, I feel like you may channel your energy of pain in work. So you may decide to start taking on overtime. You know, for some of you, this is about working on yourself, because there's a need to try and heal from whatever has happened with this individual. And again, that could mean that you may decide to throw yourself into work. You may decide to try and work on the relationship, because we've got two Pentacles cards here. And this could be this person's energy as well. If they have snuck away, their focus is on throwing themselves into work. It's almost as if you both made you working as healing the situation. And this individual, I feel you and this person may both want to heal the situation. So you and this person may both decide to work on the situation, because number 8 is a number of affinity. So this is something that is ongoing. This is something this is something that maybe you see long-term potential in, is what I'm picking up. And this person may feel as though there is long-term potential there. However, you know, there is an energy of you both having to try and find some way of communicating with each other, because I feel like either you shut down or this person shuts down, but then you both feel quite stuck and trapped because you're not able to express what you actually want to say. This could also represent some stuckness in regards to your communication with each other, not actually effectively communicating directly to each other, and finding it hard to express to each other, and then just throwing yourself into work. But this, for some of you, could indicate that you are wanting to put work into the relationship or make it something serious, or this person wanting to make the connection something serious and put work into the connection. But the same thing will still apply, the hurdles around communication. So let's take a look at the advice for Aries, please. Advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. New beginning. Okay, so I feel like, you know, you could be dealing with a Sag, Leo or Aries like yourself. And the advice is to embark on new creative, you know, projects. Some of you have got many projects. You may have 8 projects. You could be focusing on 2 at the moment. And, you know, Spirit is saying to expand on your projects. Look, to me, this is like someone extending the olive branch. So this could also mean, you know, if you are in the situation where you have cut this person off because they may have said something that you don't want to hear, you know, depending on if it was something very disrespectful, then if you know that you can do something to heal it, you know, not to say that if they done something wrong, then you should be the one to apologize. No, but if you know that, okay, what you did may have been seen as wrong, then maybe extending that olive branch and saying, look, let's have a fresh start, but there are a few things that we need to address before we move forward. This is about planning the future, because you do have a lot of positive things that will occur for you. We are going through the transit of Jupiter in your sign, so this is probably why you're focusing on your money. You know, you're seeing a lot of expansion here in regards to your money, and you want to expand your creativity. Spirit is saying expand on your creativity, expand on your passion, because, you know, I feel for some of you, Spirit could also say that if you do not want something serious with this person, you need to let them know that you just want something that is non-serious. You don't want to be tied down. You want to be able to live your life and not have to answer for it. So express your truth is what Spirit is saying. Be the real authentic you, and, you know, don't sugarcoat who you are. But be respectful about it, and other people need to respect you for who you are as well, and not to say that they have to agree with this way of your being, especially if they want something serious, but just to be honest and truthful. So that this individual this individual will know, I'm getting so tongue-tied in this Capricorn, you know, this Mercury in Capricorn, just this other individual will know, like, okay, this person doesn't want anything serious, therefore I can decide if I want to stay in the situation with them or move forward and find someone that wants something serious also, is what I'm picking up. So this is what I have for you, Aries. I will speak to you soon. Take care. Peace out.